Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, got some exciting news for you guys. Now, maybe a little late, but I'm here. That's all that matters. Today, they dropped the patch notes for the Lost Treasure update. It'll be here tomorrow, so hopefully you'll see this out today, and we won't be that late. Let me know if you guys can hear that thunder outside, yo. It's crazy. So let's hop right into it. We got the Lost Treasure Collection event. You guys know all that stuff. Armed and Dangerous coming back out. Super excited for that. Armed and Dangerous evolved. It's an old LTM, new things added to it. I'm loving it. Shotguns and snipers only. Difference between new and old. You now start with the most beat. Only armor you can get is Evo armor. There is no regular armor in the game. And respawn beacons are removed. Everyone will start with this new thing you guys see right here, the mobile respawn beacons. You start with one in your inventory. I think they're just test driving it right now so they can implement it later in game. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be crazy. Let's read about it. See, need a respawn on the go. Use the new mobile respawn beacons in the Armed and Dangerous LTM. Players will start the match with one in the inventory. Then from the inventory screen, deploy it anywhere on the map. Save your fallen teammates, but be aware, calling a respawn beacon takes some time, giving your enemies time to find you, take you out, and use that beacon you just deployed. So find a safe spot before you call it in. So I think it's gonna be something to where you can deploy from anywhere. I can be at bunker and decide to call it in Skull Town, and then just have to rush it, or I can call it right on me. But it has to drop it, basically. I feel like it's going to fall from the sky. You then go respawn. I'm assuming it'll take the same amount of time. But then we also got the Crypto Tower Takeover. Now, this, I was hoping that it would have some type of utility in the game, and it does. So Crypto is taking over and providing some recon to King's Cane. Located at the southeast of the map under Repulsor lies Crypto's map room. Uses tech to get locations of all legends on the map and check the screen scattered around the room to see how many enemy squads are nearby. Something I know everyone has been waiting for. Mirage's heirloom. I know a lot of Mirage mains are just like super ecstatic right now. Let's just look at this beauty right here. Like, I'm not a Mirage main, you guys know. I'm a Wraith main who may be switching over to Caustic. Don't know, but we'll talk about that later because these legend updates are kind of crazy. But just like Mirage, his heirloom looks clean. I think it fits him perfectly. Lifeline. I know you guys have all heard about this. When you have her new passive is the combat revive. Now replaces her combat medics. So basically she no longer gets fast heals. And I see it's like, that's like a huge nerf to Lifeline, honestly. I feel like they should have just combined them, but I get why. So now she deploys Doc to revive teammates. He will deploy a shield and revive Lifeline's teammates, leaving Lifeline free to defend or revive someone else. So both of your teammates down, you drop the bot, he revives one, you go revive the other, possibly, but then I'm pretty sure both teammates are down, you're getting pushed. So I don't see you actually doing the double revive that often. This fully replaces Lifeline old passive, including fast hit. Her tactical Lifeline tactical cooldown is now 45 seconds from 60. It's not bad. Her ultimate care package now contains more items. So care package will contain 3 times more small healing items when it decides to spawn small healing items. Care package will also contain 2 times more attachments when it decides to spawn attachments. It's like, meh. I'm not excited, but this guy, Octane, I'm excited about his alt change. Also his 10% speed increase, so it makes him like 30% faster now. I'm pretty happy. His tactical, upon activation, Stem will remove movement impairing effects, which means I'm assuming Crypto's EMP, Caustic's gas, Watson's laser fence, all that stuff, he removed it completely with a stem, and it also increased by 10%. An additional 10% is what I'm thinking. His ultimate now. I like this. I want to see how disgusting this is. So players can now double jump in midair after using Octane's launch pad. Players can change directions easily from the double jump. I can't wait to see that. I'm hoping it's not broken, because I can just see I'm going off the pad and then hard cut to the right. Like, that's sick. But we're gonna see tomorrow in the gun range before we hop into a game. We're gonna test out all of these. And you got Revenant, good old Revy boy. His tactical. All right, it will now cancel Pathfinder mid grapple. That's tough. Like, Pathfinder only gets like one grapple a game, and to cancel him mid grapple is disgusting. He will also cancel Wraith mid phase walk attempt. It has to be before the phase walk actually activates. So that whole wind up, wind up phase before she actually disappears, he can hit her during that and it will just cancel it all together. Alright, his tactical will also now prevent Mirage's cloaked revive. That's strong. Mirage can't control his decoys, and it will stop Lifeline's only decent ability right now, which is the combat revive. His ultimate now, I feel like Revenant went from being to being like, okay, we're getting there. Now I think Revenant's crazy. They did the one thing I've been asking for so long. They removed range from the death totem, meaning I can pop it here and run forever. But I'm assuming the timer's still the same. Everything else still the same. They just took that circle off, which is amazing. We got good old Crypto. His tactical, deploying hack. Crypto's drone now takes 1.5 seconds. It used to take 2.5. Okay. His ultimate EMP now disables Watson's pylons. I feel like they're just stepping on Watson right now, low key. But Loba's tactical. Burglar's best friend will no longer be intercepted by Watson's interception pylon. I kind of like that because it's not a grenade, it's a bracelet. But they're still stepping on my man Watson. We need a good Wadi, bro, and they're just crushing her. Her ultimate Black Market Boutique will now only pick up one stack of ammo rather than one stack plus the amount that would require to fill whatever partial stack you had in your inventory. Also, ultimate accelerants now give 20% instead of 17.5. Not bad. I like it. Mirage, you can now hold the tactical button to release auto-control decoys. Decoys will now say lines while shooting. Or when shot, actually, sorry. His passive, when cloaked, Mirage's hollow emitters will be visible to players that are less than 5 meters away, meaning you're not completely invisible anymore. I kind of like that because it sucks to where I would down a Mirage's teammate. He'll come out of nowhere. I'll be literally right on top of him, can hear him spraying in a circle but missing, and then they both just pop up right in front of me. But now you'll be able to see him, which I think is amazing. Skydive, this is nice. He will now create decoys of the entire squad if he's still with his squad. I think that is amazing. It would just have teams thinking, okay, we have 2 additional teams pushing here. Let me run off, go get somewhere else. Gibby, his fast heal granted inside the dome shield, that's tough. Have been slow from 25% to 15%. I think they're trying to get fast heals out the game completely. You have Caustic. This sucks. Enemies can cancel Caustic's barrel by shooting it before it is fully inflated. Meaning, the moment I throw it down, you got maybe, 1 second, 2 seconds to shoot that thing completely out of existence. Like, you don't have to aim at the bottom. You can shoot at the top, the middle. As long as it's not fully inflated, you can shoot it anywhere, it's gone. That's tough. Oh, now Wadi. Good old Wadi. The intent of these changes is to create openings when enemies can breach Watson's position. It is still possible for Watson players to hold a position with a trophy indefinitely, but that should come at a cost of using ultimate accelerants. It should, but it shouldn't. I was a former Watson, man. I loved holding with Wadi. It was amazing. Watson's pylons now last 90 seconds. They no longer last forever. Kind of sucks. Watson can now have up to 3 pylons out at a time. I feel like she had that when she first came out, and it was like, I didn't really use it. I didn't see the need to. Watson can now stack 2 ultimate accelerants per inventory slot. That's not bad. I like that. I also like that it's only for Watson. Ooh. And this is one that is this one. That one hit me the hardest. Wraith. Increasing Wraith's tactical cooldown has proven to be ineffective at curbing her exceedingly high win rate and kill rate. These changes are meant to de-incentivize Wraith players from using Phase Walk as a get out of jail free card. And that's kind of what it is. And move it more into more of a repositioning and scouting ability. I use it for both, but I like it. Phase Walk. That beautiful thing. It now takes 1.25 seconds to enable, which gives our boy Revenant up here 1.25 seconds to stop us from using it. That sucks. It used to be 0.4 seconds. During this time, Wraith will receive a 20% move slow. So not only am I, not only does it take longer for me to activate my ability, but it also makes me move 20% slower. This does not affect Phase Walk while placing a Phase Portal, which is another good thing to know. I can place portals at normal speed and keep going while I'm in Phase Walk. While Phase Walk, Wraith now gets 30% speed boost. I love that. While in Phase Walk, Wraith can now see other players, which is something I've been asking for forever. But just based off the story of what she is, or what her abilities are. But that is amazing. Game changer. Wraith's Phase Walk now has 4 seconds instead of 3. Another game changer. Phase Walk is now Phase Walk cooldown is down to 25 from 35. Amazing. The buffs and nerfs, I think that this is what Wraith needed to bring her to that more strategical tier. They decreased the distance of her portal placement by 25%. That sucks. They've also killed ziplines this game. Havoc, we all knew this was getting a huge nerf, but let's see what ziplines did. A cooldown is applied from regrabbing the zipline without touching the ground, so we can't zipline spam up and down to avoid bullets anymore. The cooldown increases each time a player disconnects and regrabs the zipline. Cooldown resets when a player touches the ground. Okay, cool. Havoc, greatly increase the horizontal recoil and the initial shots of a burst. Decrease magazine size from 32 to 28. I think that is the worst. I think the recoil we can get used to, but that mag size decrease kind of sucks. Also, I don't know how this recoil is going to act during hip firing, because this thing was a laser hip firing. Trying to keep this too long. Let's wrap it up. The Sentinel, ring chamber time went from 1.75 to 1.6. The energized duration, which is the time you get the shield breaker, the disruptor rounds, went from 90 seconds to 2 minutes. So that's nice. QOL. Teammates can now ping friendly caustic traps. New health bar. The quality of life changes. I like this. New health bar for when users are in Revenant Shadow form. Map rotation times are now even between. Oh, that's amazing. And then these are general bug fixes. I'll scroll down here and let you guys read this. Also, I will post this link in the description so you guys can check this out on your own. But I'm excited. Make sure you stay tuned. Peace.